NASA is hiring the next generation of astronauts, the first new class in years. This class is particularly unique because one of them could actually rendezvous with an asteroid or go to Mars. Applicants must at a minimum have a bachelor's degree in math, science, or engineering. Hundreds of parts for the Orion spacecraft to Mars, one of NASA's biggest missions, will come from aerospace engineers based in San Diego. Scientists are using flights across the coast of California to measure the effects of El Niño on California beach and cliff erosion. Oceanographers from the Scripps Institute are leading the aircraft-based project. The University of California, San Diego is developing a contextual robotics institute, bringing together top academics from its School of Engineering and Social Science to design machines that function with human beings. The time is right for our students to prepare for the future. According to a new roundup of the 25 best-paying positions, jobs that call on science, technology, engineering, or math skills dominated, taking 8 of the top 10 spots. San Diego is recognized as the hub of the life sciences industry in Southern California, as the home of several of the region's and the world's leading biomedical research institutions, innovative companies, and industry organizations. The business activities in the life science industry in Southern California generates almost $80 billion in regional economic activity and supports over 400,000 regional jobs, paying almost $28 billion in annual salaries, wages, and benefits. Yet, while there has been some movement towards diversity, according to the National Science Board report, African Americans and women continue to be underrepresented in the science and engineering workforce. At a STEM Saves Lives conference, speakers urged teachers and parents to help break down misconceptions about what scientists and engineers should look like. They urged the audience to make it real to students. Make it possible.
The San Diego Links chapter, through its Links to STEM Inspire Genius program, is doing just that. The San Diego chapter has stepped up to the challenge of preparing the next generation of children of color to be prepared to meet the demands and opportunities presented by the increasing careers in science, technology, engineering, and math. The Links to STEM program began with program year 2014-2015 with 22 students in grades 4 through 8 who answered the citywide call of the Links to participate in the inaugural class of elementary and middle school students. Some students graduated at the end of the first program year as they entered high school. The chapter increased its commitment to STEM education by adding 12 new students for the second year class of 30 students. In fact, the chapter was even more determined to expand the program and the opportunities for its solid group of enthusiastic students, so it committed not only significant manpower, but also $10,000 to fund the program so that cost would not be a barrier to entry by any student. Consistent with the 2015 First LEGO League Robotics Challenge, the Links to STEM program focused its second year on recycling. Students explored this theme through field trips to the University of San Diego Recycling Center, Echo ATM, and recycling projects. Students also learned about genetics, conducted scientific experiments evaluating the scientific basis for lactose intolerance, and became skilled in the use of microscopes as they solved a forensic science mystery. With the assistance of an electrical engineer, the Links to STEM students learned about momentum, acceleration, and flight. They applied what they learned in teams designing and constructing their own devices designed to protect a raw egg from breaking when dropped from a second story onto concrete. The teams eagerly competed against each other to see whose design was the best. The winning team earned bragging rights and tickets to Legoland. Students were further challenged to develop their research and presentation skills through the innovative Black History Month project. The Links to STEM students learned leadership and communication skills as they worked in teams to identify, research, and create a PowerPoint focused on the contributions of African American engineers. Their PowerPoints and oral presentations were truly inspiring. The students were also treated to a panel presentation by local African American engineers so that they could see the breadth of possibilities. Understanding the students learn best by doing, the Links to STEM students attended the San Diego Science Expo, where they participated in hands-on STEM activities. One of the only predominantly African American groups out of the thousands of students in attendance. Their enthusiasm was captured by a newspaper photograph for The Voice and Viewpoint newspaper. The second year of the programming also ushered in a new robotics challenge for the Links to STEM students. Although they have learned computer programming since the inception of the program, a competitive FIRST robotics team was formed. 13 of the Links to STEM students were selected to form the first 2 Links to STEM robotics teams. These small but dedicated teams practice their core values and robotics programming skills, in addition to participating in the core curriculum for all Links to STEM students. The anticipation was high as the Links to STEM robotics teams competed in their first scrimmage against Francis Parker's team in preparation for the big competition at Legoland. The Links to STEM team competed admirably against other teams for Southern California at Legoland, with the loud and very enthusiastic support of the entire Links to STEM family cheering on their team. The team is already looking forward to competing next year. The second program year culminated with the graduation of 4 outstanding 8th graders. Each student was in the program since its inception. Armed with resources to continue their STEM interest in high school, these students know that they can do anything they set their minds to.
As the San Diego chapter continues its efforts to obtain funding to expand this truly enriching program, we want to thank the families who have entrusted their students to us. We appreciate our continued partnership with Francis Parker and San Diego State University School of Engineering and our many sponsors and supporters. We are proud that the San Diego chapter of Links created a program which provides the foundation to help make dreams come true for our students.